Well, that'd be the wrong answer. The right answer is set up the process, asking the right questions, and designing it specifically how you want to see it, whether it be to reference a product number, to have different sections of the invoice for different shipping locations,
Right.
all under one account. Do that for you, it's going to help you with your tracking. And I assume that's exactly what you're looking for?
Definitely, yeah. The product tracking is really good, and then by location will become more important as a lot of the kiosks come online.
Sure, and that's probably going to save you a lot of time, right?
Definitely, yeah. Versus right now, we just get, multiple invoices that someone has to, go through
Sure.
and do some of this
Everybody hates
calculation.
people. I hate people. So we're going to try to reduce that for you. Okay, Chris, get to the pricing. How much is it going to cost? White glove service is a case-by-case scenario
Okay.
because different zip codes, it's a accessorial charge on top of the LTL delivery.
Mhm.
So you'll get priced for that through our freight desk.
Okay. And what does that run? Can you give me a ballpark?
Honestly, I can't.
Okay.
That's their expertise. If I were, I can't even quote that online. And quite honestly, that's what they do. That's where they're there to support you. And then with UPS, I did a breakdown for you. I took a look at your invoice, and when we had talked before, you had mentioned a lot of 2-day.
Mhm.
But it seems like your customers are selecting a lot of next day service.
Mhm.
So that's where I focused most of my energy on. Your customers want their stuff fast.
Mhm.
Your true day, your second day service was less than 3% of your total volume.
Oh, okay.
Your ground services, I'm not sure if that was more or less like envelopes going back and forth.
Mhm.
But most of your shipping is in UPS Next Day Air and in Next Day Air Saver.
Okay.
So
And what's the difference between those two?
what Next Day Air is going to be guaranteed by freeze, is it 8 a.m. or 10?
Which,
Forget.
the next day air?
Yeah, I forgot, I think it's 10,
It's 10:30.
10:30.
Next day air
Unfreeze.
saver is 3 to 5 o'clock. Okay,
Right.
go ahead.
Unfreeze. Next Day Air is going to be by 10:30 in the morning, Next Day Air Saver will be between 3 and 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay, great.
On freeze. Is that gonna be early enough for her? Just ask that real quick. And if not, there's an extra fee, but there's an 8 o'clock option too. Go ahead, unfreeze.
Is that going to be early enough for you?
I think in most cases, why, is there an additional option earlier in the
Well,
day? Or?
there is an additional option for a faster delivery, but there is an extra fee to that.
Okay.
Huge extra cost.
It's a huge extra cost.
You don't wanna say that.
I really wasn't going that direction since most of it's Next Day Air.
Yeah.
Going across the top here, this is what your discounts are with FedEx currently.
Mhm.
15% across the top 10. Now they beat me here on ground, but I want to make it up here. And your Next Day Air and Next Day Air Saver, where they're giving you 15% discount. My proposal is a 26% discount. If you look here, fine print, and I don't know why I make it so small, but on your Next Day Air, FedEx is typically 4% higher the sun clock rate than UPS.
Okay.
So that 26%, it's fair enough to say is actually 30% of a discount when you start making a comparison. Now,
Go
cost,
through that math again with me, because you lost me.
if you took the hypotenuse of the, no, I'm just kidding. FedEx and their Next Day Air service, they are 4% on average higher than UPS. So without any discounts applied
Mhm.
at all, on average they're 4% higher. So when we apply this discount of 26%, we still have that 4% in there. That UPS is still, less than them.
Mhm.
So technically, we're going to save 30% on Next Day Air service.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it does now.
Our cost wasn't the biggest issue for you.
No, not at all, because our customers pay for their shipping, so.
Right, but I still want you to get the best service at the best
Oh,
value.
definitely.
So there is a savings overall at this current rate. I lose a little bit on the ground, so when you're mailing your letters and stuff, you're gonna be a little bit higher than us. But overall, just on your current shipping volume, we're looking at $1,979 in savings.
A week?
That is a year.
Oh, a year, okay.
Now, it's not a huge number, but cost wasn't your issue. Your issue was service and reliability,
Mm-hmm,
and making sure we had summary invoices,
right.
support. Which brings me to something that I'm very proud of. Going through that, everything that we had there, was talking about our platinum service. And yesterday, during our assessment, we mentioned the word platinum
Mm-hmm.
every now and then, but we didn't really talk about it. Like, what
What does it mean?
what does it mean with Unishippers to get platinum service? Significant savings. Is $1,900 significant? Depends on who you are.
That's right, yeah, to me, I mean, 1,900 is a lunch someday, so.
That's a delicious lunch, and I
It
would,
is.
I would hope that
It
you
is
invite me
very
to the
nice.
next one. You- Like, that's a double quarter pounder meal, for sure, and I would like to be there next time. But you are still going to get savings on your freight deliveries. That's one of the nice options is through that white glove service.
The white glove will
though-
have the security.
Yeah, though it's a little bit of an extra service for your customers, you're still gonna get the best pricing through Unishippers.
Excellent.
Advocating for you. If there's ever a problem, please call our freight desk. They're there to help you. They're gonna make sure you have the proper paperwork, filled out. They're gonna make sure, walk you through every step of the way, and if you have any questions, they'll be there to answer it for you. One company for all your shipping needs, that's a really nice one because, again, when you're moving through multiple modes of transport, there may come a time where, for some reason, the person that you're using, or if you're not using us, they can't get it from point A to point B. You're gonna need someone to get in there and, move that material for you. That's where we'll always be able to help you. Flexible credit invoicing and insurance options, we talked about that.
Mhm.
Easy to use technology, and we're gonna start with UPS.com because I think that's gonna fit you the best right now. I think that's gonna be the easiest transition for you. And then as we go forward, WorldShip, once we build into that, that's also very easy to use, and we'll make sure you will train them.
And that's what we'll use for our delivery intercept, right?
The WorldShip? Well,
Yes.
you'll use the Quantum View.
Oh.
Because you control, as you mentioned yesterday, you control all of that.
Mhm.
You have the big picture. And right now, the only option I see that you have is to plug in a whole bunch of tracking numbers into the FedEx.com website every single day
Mhm.
and see where your shipments are.
Right.
Or wait for something to fail and your customer's upset. We could be far more proactive than that with
Great.
Quantum View. The account team, they're there to help you over time. You'll get to know them by name. We have Judy and Tanya, and there's a lady, I can't pronounce her name, but I call her B. They're fantastic people. They'll get to know you by name, they'll know what you're doing every day, and they'll be right there to help you. And that's our platinum service. Throughout that entire presentation, we touched on a little bit of each individual platinum service that work for you. Any questions on that?
No, sounds good.
So let's talk about moving forward. I believe I've answered all the problems that you have, all the things that concern you.
I would just ask her instead of, I believe, did I answer, maybe make it a question, like an open-ended question, did I answer everything that was important to you, or is there anything I missed? That's what I would have.
Did I answer everything that was important to you?
Yeah, I think so. I like the delivery intercept as that option is very important for us, so.
Is there anything at all that I missed that would prevent us from moving forward?
No, let's take, I have a couple UPS shipments going out tomorrow. Maybe you could come in and help us get them shipped.
There's a small package?
Mhm.
There's a little bit of a setup process there. Now, I did get the green light from UPS, and that's why I'm here. UPS gave me the green light to allow me to be your account manager, and now I have to request the account number. And I wanna make sure that you're well set up. So for the time being, let's go ahead and continue as you are. That way we have you very well set up. Tomorrow, we're pretending like it's Monday.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Monday, is when your account number is gonna go live, and you can begin shipping on that account.
Oh, good, well, then let's plan something for Monday.
Sure, and then how about Monday morning at 8?
That would be great.
Because that way, all of your shipments that come in, you need to ship out that day, we can start processing on the UPS. And I will already have the daily pickup established for you, so that there's no delay in the driver getting there to pick it up, and,
Okay.
you'll be all set.
Okay, and that daily pickup, that's free, like my FedEx services?
The daily pickup for UPS,
Mhm.
there's 2 different charges depending on how much you're doing. Now, you will likely be in the $75 plus range, which is, now I forgot it, it's
$11.60.
$11.36.
Okay, 30.
And if you fall below $75, it's $22.60.
Oh, okay,
And that's the standard fee.
and that's per week?
Yes, yes.
Confirm it's not a problem.
Going, is that gonna be okay with you?
You know, now I get it, anything you get free now and then you have to
Sure.
pay later is always something. I'll probably wanna, you know, work it into those savings that you had talked about and just figure out
Sure.
what that additional cost would be.
Sure, now with FedEx, are you calling them to schedule a pickup?
No, they come every day.
Okay, so you're paying that fee now,
Mm-mm.
are you not?
No,
Not on
no,
Express.
I'm not paying.
Oh, not on Express?
They don't
You're
charge.
still learning FedEx?
That's okay.
No.
Man,
This is just one of those scenarios that, you know, hopefully the service you provide will, you know.
sure, I'm gonna hit that. Well, with the reliability that you're getting from UPS and the backup you're getting from Unishippers, the $10 or $11.30 a week should be a small cost overall. That's probably a jerk thing to say, isn't
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Assumption.
like, like you were really confident though.
it? Yeah.
You know, she told you what she was gonna do. She's just gonna take it away from the savings.
Sure.
So I just let it go. Let's
Just
move
let
on.
it
Let's
run.
close the deal.
Okay.
Mhm.
Outstanding, well, I will be here on Monday morning
Okay,
to
great.
help you with the setup. And, please set aside some time to, we'll run through the quantum view as well.
Okay.
And I'll make sure that you're very familiar with that and you know what you're looking at. Before I leave, this is standard with UPS, 2 things. I would like to have terms.
Okay.
Right, what are your current terms with FedEx?
FedEx right now, we have 7 days.
Okay, would it be helpful if I were to do?
His credit app
You
says,
like that one?
we ain't no bank.
This guy-
Stick with me, guys. So right now, you have 7-day terms, is that a problem? Would it be better for you and your business if we were to do 14-day terms, would that help? you a
Oh,
little bit?
definitely, yes, so it's better to get longer to pay.
Okay, so I would like to set you up on 14-day terms.
Perfect.
And this is the agreement, it's standard, it is required by UPS. This is gonna, basically, doesn't lock you into a contract, but what it does say is, they're gonna provide you with the incentives that I offered you, based on the revenue that you're shipping with us.
Oh,
Okay, if you see there, we be shipping, you be paying. And then the standard credit app, and this is gonna let me build your account and
Okay.
get everything going for the terms.
Okay, great. I'll have, someone in town take care of that for you.
Okay, would they be able to fax that to me today?
Sure,
Perfect.
sure. I have your fax number here.
It's
On the
269, ain't no bank.
Great, well, I look forward to seeing you on Monday then.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
I
we'll
will be
ship some
here.
UPS and I can check out your, you know, how easy it is or
Sure,
not.
and that freight shipment that you have, if they haven't secured that, let's go ahead and take care of it.
Yeah, I'll check, see, I can at least give you the quote that we got. I'm sure they've already secured
Sure.
it with Conway, but
Sure.
can do that.
No, if they secured it with Conway, they don't need the white glove service?
Not on this one, no.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
alright,
Yeah.
okay.
All
Well,
right, sounds good.
I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you on
All
Monday.
right, we'll see you on Monday. Thanks.